on GSN.
From Hollywood, it's everybody's game of strategy, knowledge, and fun. It's Tic-Tac-Dough. And now, here's our host, Wheat Martindale.
Thank you, Jay Stewart. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We had to stop on the last show right at a crucial, a very critical moment for both players, so we're going to meet them right now. First, our champion. Jay, would you do the honors, please?
You bet, Wink. Our current champion has winnings which total in cash and prizes $13,550. She hopes to attend medical school, and she works part-time as a bartender. Meet Karen Holly. And her opponent is a legal secretary who plans to become a lawyer, and she spent 2 years with the Peace Corps in Tunisia. Meet Betty Bowes.
Betty Bowes, welcome back. Well, we had to stop right at a crucial point there on the last show, didn't we? So we're going to get to that in just a second. But you're a legal secretary, and you plan to become a lawyer, do you not?
Next year, I hope.
Next year? You only have another year to go, huh?
I have another year before I can start law school.
I see. And you're going to practice someday in Los Angeles?
Yes, I hope to.
Welcome to the show. We wish you well on the show today, and good luck. Karen Holly, thus far, has won $13,550.23. Well, I just threw in the 23 cents. Karen, welcome back.
Thank you.
And you want to go to medical school.
That's right.
Which medical school do you hope to attend?
Oh, wherever I get in. I haven't even...
Depends on how much money she wins here on Tic-Tac-Toe
right.
Is the way she's going to go, tuition-wise.
I can buy my way in, maybe.
Well, we had a tough place to stop last time, and we'll bring you up to date in just a moment, but I'd like for everybody in the audience to give you a nice round of applause and welcome you back. Now, I said we had to stop in the middle of a game, and this is what the board looked like when we had to quit. The subjects were opera, popular music, U.S. cities, mixed drinks, science fiction, royalty, symbols, ships, and fads and follies. And if you'll remember, there are a lot of X's and O's on the board. Where were they? Well, take a look. The board looked just like this. And there was obviously one box left on the board, $1,700 in the pot. Karen, it'll be your turn. We're going to shuffle and see what subject comes up for you to pick from. And that's it.
Oh.
Whether you like it or not, there it is, Karen, U.S. cities. Now, if you answer this question correctly, we will have a tie game, which means we'll start with 9 new categories and the pot will continue to grow. Karen, for a tie game, in 1926, John D. Rockefeller Jr. helped finance the restoration of the colonial section of this Virginia city. For a tie, name it.
Williamsburg?
Right, we have a tie game. So we put an X there and add another $200 to the pot. Karen and Betty, we're going to start a new game with 9 new categories. The pot is at $1,900. It'll continue to grow with every correct answer. And here are the subjects we're going to be playing with. Geology, fashions, football, Georges, grab bag, television stars, famous firsts, the 70s, and strange names. Karen, select.
Football in the upper right, please.
All right, the question on football. Karen, this California team is a perennial NFL powerhouse and boasts such players as Mark Van Egan, Dave Casper, and Ken Stabler. Name this team.
The Oakland Raiders.
Right, good for an X on the board. $200 more in the pot. Let's shuffle the categories. $2,100 we're playing for. Betty Bowes.
Okay, I'll go for the center, the 70s.
All right, it's worth $300. Betty, in August 1979, a financially troubled American auto manufacturer sought a $1 billion loan from the federal government. Soon after, another auto giant offered that troubled company $230 million in aid. First, name the company in financial difficulty, and then name the company that offered the aid. Think about that, Betty. Talking about the company that was in financial difficulty in 1979. First, Betty, name the company in financial difficulty.
Chrysler.
Right. Name the company that offered aid.
General Motors.
Right. GMC, General Motors. Go and put an O in the center, $300 the pot, and let's shuffle. Pot's now up to $2,400. Karen?
How about TV stars in the upper left?
Television stars. Karen, take a look at this picture, first of all. In the early 1970s, these two men hosted one of television's most popular comedy shows. Name the show.
Laugh In.
Right, Dan Martin or Dan Rowan and Dick Martin, Laugh In. We put an X there and shuffle them around again. Another $200 in the pot takes it up to $2,600. Betty?
I'll have to go for geology to block.
Answer this on geology and you'll indeed block. Karen, this radioactive element is primarily produced from a mineral called pitchblende. A pound of one of its isotopes can produce as much energy as 3 million pounds of coal. For a block, name this element.
Is it radium?
No, it's uranium. Not radium, but uranium. So let's shuffle the categories around once again. In the pot, remaining $2,600. Karen.
I don't know what to expect from this, but I'll try strange names to win.
Even I don't know what to expect. So answer this. You'll win $2,800 in cash. We add that to your prior winnings. Your grand total, Karen, would then be $16,350. Can you believe it? Here comes the question for a win. This prominent actor's first name sounds like a stone. His last name sounds like a famous river in New York City. For a total of $16,350, name him.
Rock Hudson.
Right, for tic-tac-toe. So, you won the $2,800, Karen, for a grand total of $16,350 and the right to try to beat the dragon shortly. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
You had a smile on your face before we ever got that question out. Betty, we have a couple of nice consolation prizes for you, as well as $250 in cash for playing that tie game. Thank you for being with us,
Thank you.
Betty Bowes. Nice round of applause for Betty. We'll be right back.
Attention, all Medicare beneficiaries who need assistance.
9-3.
Karen, you got a chance to beat the dragon in just a second, but first of all, I want to remind you that if you beat your next opponent in the next game, this is what you're going to win. Jay, what is it?
It's a brand new car! The all-new Buick Skylark, designed for comfort and convenience with front-wheel drive, providing impressive control and traction. Furnished by Buick.
Okay, Karen, this is my traveling mic, which means you're going to travel over here to try to beat the dragon. Let's see if you can do it. Sorry about that. It's nothing personal. Hey, welcome back over here.
Thank you. I like it here.
Not too much luck last time you tried to do this.
No, I gave him a good talking to, and we'll see how it goes this time.
As you know, behind the numbers are various amounts of money and a dragon. All you have to do is reach $1,000 or more on the board, and you're going to win a prize package, and a nice one, too. And by the way, Karen, this time we're going to make your family room a great place to spend your time. Here's Jay Stewart to tell us all about it, okay?
First, Karen, it's this comfortable recliner from Lazy Boy Chairs. Perfect where space is limited. This wall recliner will recline when placed 1 inch from the wall. Gives you that Lazy Boy comfort and built-in quality. And next, we'll enhance the decor with this beautiful paneling. A new paneling idea from Abitibi, wind-worn. A rustic plank design with a deep, bold greening that looks great applied vertically or horizontally from Abitibi. And what better thing to hang in that room than a portrait of your family? From Olin Mills, the Nation Studio, a beautifully framed custom portrait on canvas. Quality you'll treasure at reasonable prices. 600 portrait studios nationwide, furnished by Olin Mills. And finally, Karen, you can enjoy tic-tac-toe anytime with your new videotape recorder. A Sony Betamax. Hours of pleasurable entertainment will be yours with this tape playback video recorder with Sony space-age technology and rugged construction. You'll see what you're missing. And Karen, this family room package is worth in cash and prizes over $3,350.
You also know what happens if you hit the dragon, you lose everything.
Yeah, I just found out about that
You
a
sure
little
did
while
on the
ago.
last show. Get the tick and the tack, of course, you automatically get our dough. Let's cover everything up on the board and move them all around, and we shall begin. You have your two friends in the audience that will probably, hopefully, help you try to find the right numbers. We'll meet them shortly, but why don't you begin first, huh?
Okay, I'll start with number 5.
Number 5 in the center of the board. What's behind number 5? Karen, take a look. $150. That's a good start. Right, beats a dragon any day. What are their names again?
Kevin and Jerry.
Kevin and Jerry. They're holding up 2. Now, you want to go with that?
Yeah, sure, okay.
You want to go with
2.
number 2? All right, Little Deuce, what do you hold for this lady? The dragon. Last time you were here on the last show, they gave you, I think, number, what was it?
6.
They gave you number 6. The dragon was there, and you had the tick, and behind number 2 was the tack. You'd have gotten a win. This time, well, we won't even go through that. Bye, dragon. Let's look at the rest of the board and see where everything was, relatively speaking. The tick down here, the tack over there. You still have your total. Grand total in cash and merchandise of $16,350. That's tough. That is tough. Now, let me just remind you and remind all of you in the audience and at home that if she beats her next opponent, she will win a brand new car, so obviously a most critical game. Could you use a new car?
Yes, mine broke down last week, and it's...
That's right. They had to tow you into the studio.
Just
to make Go over there, and we'll meet this new opponent right now, all right? Okay, Jay Stewart, who is it, please?
Well, he's a gentleman who works for a major airline, Wink, where he loads supplies on planes. He enjoys traveling and sports. Meet Michael Stefano.
Notice a bunch of girls in the audience. Eyes perk up a little bit when Michael, that handsome devil, walked out here. Are you married, Mike?
No, I'm single, but I have a girlfriend in Boston.
Boston, Massachusetts? That's
Yeah.
quite a distance. We have some people from Boston, too. How does that work when you have a girlfriend that far away?
Well, we both get benefits for our job, so we get to see each other quite often. It's pretty inexpensive.
Yeah, how'd you meet her?
Well, I was working a flight with her, and I loaded her galley.
Loaded? Mike, this is a family show. I just thought I'd point that out here on Tic-Tac-Dough, but let's take a look at the categories and get us both out of this, all right? The subjects for the game are anatomy, sex symbols, World War II, musicals, maps of states, the odd one, religions, biographies, and Disney. All right, Karen, begin.
Anatomy, please, to begin.
Anatomy, top left. Question, a soft, fatty material called marrow is found in the intersections of these body parts. Name them.
Bones.
Right. Good for an X. 200 in the top. And let's move them around. Michael Stefano. It's a good Italian name, isn't it, Mike?
It's true.
Okay, let's shuffle the categories around, move them all around on the board. $200 in the pot. Michael, it's your turn. What would you like?
Well, I'm going to go into the middle with sex symbols.
Sex symbols worth $300, a little harder, so I'll give you a little extra time. She was the sexy star of such films as Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice and Gypsy. Her husband is the sexy star of the series Switch. Michael, I want you to name her and then name him. Here's some time to think about that. She's sexy and shows her husband. Name her, Michael.
Natalie Wood.
Right. Name him.
Robert Wagner.
Right. Good for the center box. Put it over there. 300 in the pot, and let's shuffle again. $500 it's worth. Getting bigger and bigger. Karen?
Anatomy in the bottom left, please.
All right. Anatomy, the subject. Karen, the world's rarest blood type is represented by the letters AB. Tell me the single letter which represents the most common blood type.
O.
Right. Type O. Good for an X. Your letter is X. We put an X there and move the categories around. $200 added to the pot. It's worth $700 now, Michael.
Oh, World War II for block.
To try to block Karen, Michael, answer this. Immediately following World War II, this American was supreme commander for the Allied powers and became sole administrator of the military government in Japan. For a block of Karen, name him.
MacArthur.
Yes, Douglas MacArthur. Good for a block. You put an O there and shuffle the categories again. $900 in the pot for you. Karen, select.
A Disney to block, please.
To block him, answer this on Disney. Disney's classic version of Treasure Island starred actor Robert Newton as this flamboyant and cunning pirate. For a block, name the pirate.
Blackbeard.
No, Long John Silver. Long John Silver. Let's move the categories again. Still $900 in the pot. Michael, your turn.
Well, I'm going for sex symbols to win.
If you answer the question on sex symbols, you'll win $1,100 and be our new champ. Michael, in the 1960s, this famous French actress was known as the Sex Kitten. Her popular films include And God Created Woman and Les Parisiennes. For Tic-Tac-Dough and $1,100, name her.
Bridget Bardot.
Right, you got it. So sex symbols did it for you, Michael, and Bardot was the name you needed, and you got it, and you won $1,100. Michael Stefano, our good Italian champion now. Congratulations to you, Mike. Don't go anywhere, Michael. As long as you keep winning, you can retain a position over there, but it'll be a more important position now. You're going to take X spot. But we'll try to beat the dragon in just a moment. Karen, you did all right for yourself. You should be proud.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I'm very pleased.
Didn't have a great deal of luck against the dragon, but you did end up winning a grand total of $16,350 in cash
Great.
and merchandise.
I enjoyed every minute of it.
Good luck in your future career, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you for being with us. Karen Holly. We'll be right back to try to beat the dragon with Mike right after these words.
The hosts of GSN Live host some great hosts. Unforgettable then.
Door number 3, it is $20,000.
Unforgettable now. Hosts as timeless as game shows themselves. GSN Live, today at noon Eastern, 9 Pacific.
As there are letters of the alphabet.
Michael, as handsome as you are, you're very soft-spoken, so when we get over here, you speak out these numbers good and loud, and I wish you good luck.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Come on over. Here we go. It's like Bo Brummel here. Now, in just a moment, you're going to see the dragon jumping all over the board. But the idea is to stay clear of the dragon. Do not find him when we finally do cover him up. Get $1,000 or more, and you win a beautiful prize package. And by the way, we get a recliner in the prize package. We have paneling, the portrait. It's the one that she lost. Holly didn't win it. The video recorder, which is always a super nice thing to have around the house or apartment. Cash and prizes totaling over $3,350. Let's see if we can get rid of the dragon now. He should show up there. Yeah, there he goes. 1 through 9. We never know where he's going to be. Let's say goodbye to him now. Cover him up, and we have 9 numbers up there. Any number from 1 to 9, wherever you'd like to begin. Where is that beginning point going to be for you?
That's going to be 7.
Number 7. He had his mind made up. A man of decision. Number 7. What's behind it? 500 bigger. Isn't that a quick way to win money? Stay away from the dragon. We'll keep it. Let's go. You have anybody out here?
No one here today.
He's all alone. Help this man. He needs help. We asked for help. We get it.
All right, let's go with 8.
You're going to listen to him now, right?
No.
He made up his own mind. Number 8. What do we have? Is it a $500 bill? Tick. So you need tack or $500 bucks. Going back to the audience, a lot of different numbers being called out. I see a 4. I see a 2.
I got somebody with a 2, so let's go with 2.
I even saw somebody out there with a 7. You already got 500 for that. Number 2, you need $500 or tack. $300. You need 200 more. Let's go back to the audience. You got 800 now.
To the audience, all right, there's a 1. I got a 1.
You want to go with a 1? All right, you need $200 or tack. What's behind number 1? Is this man 1 quickly? Oh, he's still $50 away. So let's go back to the audience. You need $50. She says she believes 6 is a winner. I don't know, she's awfully cute. I don't know.
Well, she got it the last time, so let's go with the 6.
She's the one you went with last time? All right, she's awfully cute. She got good taste. Let's go back to the board. Number 6. He needs $50 or tack. He got it with 50 to spare. Good luck. What do you think the dragon was, behind 3, 4, 5, or 9? 4. You think he was behind number 4? Was he right? Let's look behind number 4 first, and we'll look at the rest of the board. Nope, 250 there. So it must be behind 3, 5, or 9. Brilliant, Wink. Where was the dragon? 3, 5, or 9? Behind number 9, last number on the board. So you got the money and the prizes worth over $3 grand, so your grand total has risen considerably with the win here over the dragon. It comes up to a nice, tidy sum, $4,500 in cash and merchandise. So congratulations. You want to do it again?
Ready.
All right, you take the winner's position. You're our new champion, Michael. Jay Stewart, will you bring on a new opponent for Mike, please?
That'll be my pleasure, Wink. She's a housewife and mother of 2 girls. She manages a girls' softball team and is a co-leader of a girls' scout troop. Meet Linda Horan.
Is it Linda Horan?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Linda. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Glad to be here? I'm super.
Very glad.
Feel lucky?
I hope so.
Tell us about your husband.
Well, he's a little bit better than when I first met him.
What do you... I'm almost afraid to say, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, we met in the 50s, and he was like a character out of Grease.
What do you mean, a character out of Grease? Tell me more about that.
Well, he wore a black leather jacket and blue jeans and a drain pipe hairdo and was driving a 46 Mercury that looked like a vacuum cleaner coming down the street.
Sounds like a real charmer. All right, when you consider all of that, you take all of that in consideration, what was it that attracted you to the guy?
He was single.
That's a good reason in anybody's book. Is he in the audience?
Oh, yes.
And you're going to stand here and talk about him being a character out of Grease? He must have a good sense of humor, too.
Very much so.
What's his name?
Jim.
Hello, Jim. Where are you? Oh, there he is. The first thing I notice is he got rid of the curl in the middle of the forehead there. Jim, welcome, and Linda, welcome to you. Good luck against Michael. Let's look at the categories now. The subjects in this game of tic-tac-toe are world literature, big and little, bodies of water, faces, the United Nations, heroes, villains, about words, and famous actors. Michael Stefano, select please, sir.
Bodies of water, Wink.
Bodies of water, the first category as we begin. Mike, Corsica, which was the island of Napoleon's birth, and Elba, which was the island of his imprisonment, are both located in the same important sea. Name it.
Mediterranean.
Right. We got an X on the board already as we move them all around. An X goes there, 200 goes in the pot. And Linda Horan, husband out there with, I think, your daughter, too, right?
Both daughters.
Yeah, both daughters. They're pulling for you. What would you like?
Well, I think I'll take big and little in the middle top.
Top center, big and little. Here's your question, Linda. According to the title of this 1962 blockbuster song by the Four Seasons, what don't big girls do?
Big Girls Don't Cry.
Right. Very good. Put an O there and let's shuffle the categories again. $400 in the pot now. That money gets up there in a hurry. We shuffle them around. Michael, and what do we like?
Let's go with Heroes, Wink.
Heroes, okay. Michael, two characters named Luke Skywalker and Han Solo are the fictional heroes of this blockbuster 1977 movie. Name it.
Star Wars.
Right. Got another X up there. Put an X in there and move the categories around. X in that box, $600 in that pot. Linda?
Well, I'll have to go with about words for the block.
About words to block him. This common fruit was once called a love apple because it was thought to possess aphrodisiac properties. To block Michael, name this fruit.
The tomato?
Right. Good for a block. So we put an O there for a block. $200 goes to the pot, making it $800. And we'll be right back right after this break.
Now there's a time that you can find both of your favorite.
His largest pet pharmacy.
Well, we're out of time. We're going to have to say goodbye now. I want to hear more about that girls softball team on the next show. Perhaps we can talk a little bit about that, and wish you luck as you continue. I also would love to meet those two girls next time, too. I saw them in the audience. Michael, congratulations so far, $4,500, as the audience continues to be on your side because he's here all by himself. We'll see if he can continue his winning ways next time. Wink Martindale for Tic-Tac-Dough, and everybody here, thank you for being with us, everybody.
They come from all over the globe. The doers, the dreamers, seeking the thrill of competition and attainment of the ultimate prize, the high score. GSN.com.